wherever you happen to be from, I love you. Remember that. I know there's nobody here yet. Don't worry. Or afternoon, or evening, or night, wherever you happen to be from. I'm eating breakfast. It's 6:54 in the morning. For me, at least. Today, we are going to be looking at a lot of dumb laws in Alabama. For example, it is illegal to dress up as a priest on Halloween. You're welcome. Megan Hart, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing fantastic. I'm just doing fantastic. I don't know. It was a crappy morning earlier, but now it's a good morning. I don't know. That is still hot. In case people were wondering, that's hot. Thought it would be cooled down by now, but I guess not. You can go back to sleep. Get yourself some rest, huh? Go to sleep. Another fun law in Alabama is it is illegal to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter in church. I can understand that, but why specifically a fake mustache? That part I don't get. Like, you can dress up as a pirate to church? I don't know. Yep, Alabamers. You must have windshield wipers on your car. That makes sense. I don't know what city this is, but no person within this city may possess confetti. That's pretty depressing. Megan. It is illegal to spit in public in Alabama. Okay. It's illegal to marry any animal that is not already in a relationship. So does that mean it is illegal to marry any animal that is not already in a relationship? So therefore it is legal to marry an animal that has a man's. Okay. Elephants must not be placed in electric ovens, in case you were wondering. I know, right? These laws are just so stupid and specific, and I love it. I'll go to Alabama. I'll have confetti and try and arrest me now. It is a criminal offense to call a policeman shitface. See, that one I can understand. If someone called me shitface, I'd be pretty pissed. Courting couples must not hold hands while dining in a restaurant. Interesting. All right. And now, that is all in Alabama. Now we're looking at Alaska. Alaska's where it's at, I suppose. It is against the law to attempt to break any law in Alaska. No. Really? You're kidding, right? No, I'm not. That's literally a law. It is the state policy that emergencies are held to a minimum and are rarely found to exist. No dying in Alaska, people. Illegal. That's illegal. You can get arrested for that. No person may drive a vehicle when there are more than 3 people in the front seat, which number shall include the driver. So you can't have 2 people cuddling with you. Here's just a fun one about Florida. It's illegal to have any sexual activity. They wrote the law meaning you can't take advantage of animals, but technically we're animals, so we can't have sex either. I understand the no animals part, like that's just wrong. But people, I mean that's what people do. That's how we make more people, you know? This one, oh my goodness, what is it with Alaska and mooses? Meese. Meese. It is illegal to whisper in someone's ear while they are moose hunting. Just sneak up behind them. Hey, I like your shoes. And they shoot you. It is considered an offense to feed alcoholic beverages to a moose. So, that just makes me curious. Who got their moose drunk? Who did this? People may not live in a trailer as it is being hauled across the city. I don't know what city. It is illegal to string a wire across any road. So that means in every other state it is perfectly legal. I'm not telling you people to break the laws, but I'm just saying some states are more specific than others. It is against the law in some areas for mothers to breastfeed babies over 6 months old in public. Good morning, Wake Up Call Gaming. How you doing? We are looking at dumb laws, not only in Alabama, but everywhere, because there's not that many in each state. I thought there would be more. I'm gonna have to change the title, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Good morning, Brooklyn Chick. What's up? Right now we are looking at Alaska. And the last one for Alaska is, it is illegal to eat live eels in public unless you shout, "Warning, idiot eating eels," beforehand. First of all, why would you eat an eel? Second of all, why would you eat it alive? And third of all, why would you eat it in public? I have so many questions. Who did this so that they had to make this law? I don't know. Now we are looking at Arizona. You can't walk through a hotel lobby with spurs on. Why? Does it like scratch the floor or something? Wake up call gaming. I know, right? It is illegal in Arizona to eat grass from any area where sheep or cows are grazing. Oh, I love how specific this one is. Elephants must have a bell around their necks to warn swans of their approach. Are they saying elephants are just like big cats? Children are not allowed to sing nursery rhymes after 8 p.m. I like that one. It is illegal to hunt bullfrogs. That's nice to know. It is illegal to sing in a public place while wearing a swimsuit. You must be 18 years old to buy spray paint. That makes sense. It is illegal to manufacture imitation cocaine. I like that one. It's very specific. This one is also extremely specific. It is illegal for anyone over the age of 18 to have less than one missing tooth visible when smiling. Less than one missing tooth is illegal. You have to have a missing tooth visible when you smile in Arizona, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Men are not allowed to ask women to dance during the month of July. No one may, this is literally quote, suddenly start or stop their car at a McDonald's. Suddenly? It is an offense to eat cheese on a Friday unless it is accompanied by a large bottle of beer. Why can't it be like a small one? Like a little mini one, you know? It is against the law to make bats and owls into burgers. I'm gonna have to read more about this one before I read it to you guys. It could mean something bad, I don't know. Flirtation between men and women on the streets of Little Rock may result in a 30-day jail term. What? Jeez. No person can honk their horn. Sorry. At any place where cold drinks or sandwiches are served after 9 p.m. That's only in Little Rock City. It is illegal to walk one's cow down Main Street after 1 p.m. on Sunday. Before 1 p.m., you're good. You're good. Just after 1 p.m., you can get arrested. I don't know. Some of these really make me curious. Like July. Why specifically July? Those were from Arkansas, by the way. Now we're looking at California. It is illegal to store your own stuff in your own garage. According to Chapter 6 of the San Francisco Housing Code, private and public storage garages, I don't know why I stuttered for that, storage garages in apartment houses and hotels shall be used only for storage of automobiles. Okay. You can get fined up to $500 for putting your own stuff in your own garage. Cats and dogs are not allowed to have sex without a permit. Who are they gonna fine? Who are they gonna arrest if they don't follow that? The dog? I don't think so. Old women must hide their faces when in the vicinity of virgins. The penalty for disobeying this law is 5 years in prison. Jeez, that's a little harsh. Andy Davis? Yes. It is literally 7:08 a.m. for me. Way too early, and I have way too much energy. And I just remembered I have tea. Haha. It's illegal to rob a bird's nest from a public cemetery. Anywhere else, you're good. Go ahead. No more than 6 people are allowed to stay in a hotel room where payment has been paid for just one person. I mean, that one kind of makes sense, though. All right. If robbing a bank, shooting at the teller with a water gun is prohibited. Okay. It is illegal to set a mousetrap without a hunting license? What? I'm sorry. What? It's 6 a.m. for you. Nice. Right, Andy? I wouldn't think that it would be a good place to live either. On some beaches, it is still illegal for females to surf. I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently it's still going on. A law created in 1925 makes it illegal to wiggle while dancing. Who did this and who got mad at them for wiggling? Joe Kerr, what's up? Thank you. We're looking at dumb laws in Colorado now. Snowball fights are illegal. Public urination is prohibited. I've heard that walking under a ladder is unlucky, but apparently here in Colorado, it's illegal. It's illegal for children over the age of 8 to wet the bed. Okay. Oh, this one's just wrong. It's illegal to stutter on a Sunday during a church service. You can't help that. Unless you're like faking it, I understand that, but oh, cats that meow in the dark will have their tails chopped off. That's so bad. Oh my gosh. Andy Davis. Right? It is illegal to crash into things while skiing. Residents cannot own chickens, but they can own up to 3 turkeys. And our finale for Colorado, couches may not be placed on outside porches. What if you want to sit on your porch? Is that illegal to sit on your porch in Colorado? Yes, it is. All right, Andy Davis, you have a good one. Don't fight anyone at work, okay? We can't have you missing out. Now we're looking at state laws in Connecticut. I know the title of this is not what we're doing. I thought there would be a lot more laws in each state, honestly. Probably. You can be fined $1 if you frown in public in Connecticut. Oh, I like this one. Horses are not allowed out on the streets and highways at night unless the animal has a bright red tail light securely attached to its rump. I guess it makes sense because you don't want to like hit a horse in the middle of the night. But what? There has to be other ways other than a freaking taillight. I'm 18, I know. I look like I'm 9. I'm 18. It is against the law to see a UFO, an unidentified flying object. Illegal. An arcade may not have more than a total of 4 amusement devices, such as ping pong tables, pinball machines, or shuffleboard tables. That's not much of an arcade then. This one makes sense. Town records may not be kept where liquor is sold. I get that one. It is illegal for any beautician to hum, whistle, or sing while working on a customer. Silly string is banned. Okay. This one makes sense though because in the 1990s, a bunch of kids ran up to a police officer and sprayed him with silly string, so they banned it. Makes sense to me. Kids are stupid. It is illegal. It is illegal for fire trucks to exceed 25 miles per hour. Wait for it. Even when going to a fire. Why? Just why? Why is this a thing? It's illegal for a man to kiss his wife on Sunday. That's sad. That's just sad. And our final one for Connecticut is you may not educate dogs. Okay. Wake up call. Well, happy early birthday. Good morning, snow cone. I know, right? That's messed up. A lot of these laws are actually messed up. Looking at Delaware now. It's dumb laws in Delaware. Ugly women must call out hideous hag coming before entering a building where men may be. Oh, and there's one for ugly men as well. Ugly men are not allowed to go into the city before darkness. I don't know what city. So just wander. I like this one. No sand may be taken from the beach. The law states that sand must be removed from the body, shoes, and clothing before leaving the beach. I have so many questions about this one. It is a violation of the local law for any pilot or passenger to carry an ice cream cone in their pocket while either flying or waiting to board a plane. Why would it be in your pocket? You would think that TSA wouldn't let them have that in the first place. So many questions. Who did this to make it a law? And how did they get... It would just melt. So many questions. Oh, wait. Oh my. The only permissible sexual position is missionary style. Any other position, literally illegal. Who's gonna catch you, right? Unless you're like stupid. I don't. So many questions. Snow cone, right? I have like a fascination with stupid laws, and like I literally researched them, like for free. For not for free. Well, yeah, for free. It's not like I get paid, but I do it like just when I have free time. I love them. Animals are banned from mating publicly within 1,500 feet of a tavern, school, or place of worship. What are you gonna do? Fine it? Oh, look at that dog. It's mating. Arrest it. I don't understand. Alcohol may not be served in nightclubs. Sorry. if dancing is occurring on the premises at the same time. 6-year-old girls may not run around without being fully clothed. All right. E. If you leave your dog's poop on a walk, you can get fined $100. Nice. I like that one. That should be a law everywhere. Everywhere. Just carry a bag with you, dude. All right. I'm excited for this one. Florida. This is not illegal anymore, but it was once illegal to not wear clothes while taking a bath in a bathtub. You had to have something on. That's so weird. Oh, okay. Pickup trucks are not allowed to be visible after 7 o'clock p.m. Are they supposed to be invisible? No ass, as in a donkey, can stand on a sidewalk within town limits. I don't know what. It is illegal to eat cottage cheese on Sunday after 6 o'clock p.m. Why would you eat cottage cheese in the first place? That's gross. Lap dances must be given at least 6 feet away from a patron. Nice. Social distancing, am I right? Okay. I don't really care. Oh, okay. This one is so. It's an oxymoron. Women may not expose their breasts while performing topless dancing. Are you supposed to have like stickers on or something? I don't get that. People cannot be in public clothed in liquid latex. See, that one makes sense. That one makes sense. All right, that concludes it for Florida. Oh, sorry. It's 7:22 in the morning. I'm a little bit tired. Moving on to Georgia, which has one of my favorite laws ever. If you want to read your favorite book in public to your friends, do it before 2:45 in the morning. The flooring of adult bookstores and video stores must be non-absorbent and smooth textured. Erotic dancing is prohibited on Sundays. Cars may not be driven through playgrounds. It is illegal to play catch in any city street. Okay. People may not wear hoods in public. Nice. A person must obtain a permit to spread rat poison. Rocks may not be thrown at birds. One may not place a dead bird on a neighbor's lawn. Like, you would just do that? Snow cone, yeah. I love them. I love dumb laws. They're fantastic. They're stupid, and I love it. Harry Gaming, what's up? Okay, so I could have sworn it was Georgia, but in some state in the US, it is illegal to give away goldfish to entice someone to play a game of bingo. Yes, I have that memorized. Don't ask why. I told you people, I love these things. I love stupid laws. So this is Hawaii, and I'm probably going to completely mispronounce some of these words. A statute forbids people in bathing suits from appearing uncovered on the streets in Waikiki. Surfers must express themselves using a vocabulary of no more than 100 words. Nice. By law, twins must not work for the same company. All right, so I saw this law recently. So many questions. So very many questions. Men from the Oricama tribe are not permitted to eat their second wife. What about first wife? Why is it specifically eating? Can they chop her up? I've so many questions. Who did this to make it a law? Oh, it's illegal to name your child Charles in Hawaii. A law made back in 1418 makes it illegal to sink the islands. It is illegal to get a tattoo behind your ear or on your eyelid. Ew, eyelid. Unless in the presence of a registered physician. Key. All residents can be fined as a result of not owning a boat. I like that. I like that. Also, all girls under the age of 12 must own a grass skirt and must take Hawaiian dancing lessons. Nice. Just nice. I don't know what's going on in the chat, but I don't really care because no mods are here right now, so Bicycles are not allowed in tennis courts. It is illegal not to smile in public. It is illegal to lead an animal on a sidewalk. Persons may not camp out on sidewalks in the city. What city? I don't know. Bert. Dirt may not be swept from one's house into the street. You are not allowed to sleep in a dog kennel unless you're a dog. Snakes are not allowed to bite humans on a Sunday unless it's snowing. If it's snowing, they're perfectly good to bite you. Lawyers must not charge widows a fee for moving their piano from one room to another. It is a criminal offense to ride a merry-go-round on a Sunday. So many of these are like on Sunday. It's so specific. I'm not going to get Nightbot. I don't really care about Nightbot. As far as I know, Harry Gaming is not a troll. I've been to his channel. He's awesome. He's got good content. So I don't know what y'all's problem is, but it better be stopped because I won't deal with that. By the way, those were in Idaho. I don't know if I said that. We are now looking at Illinois. In Illinois, animals can be sent to jail. A monkey once served 5 days in a Chicago jail for shoplifting. Basketball hoops may not be installed on a driveway. Trucks may only park inside closed garages. Okay, but what about semi-trucks? What then? Spitting on the sidewalk is a criminal offense in Illinois. I like that. No pool tables are allowed in a public establishment because it supports gambling. It is against the law to make faces at dogs. What? I make faces at dogs all the time. What are you talking about, bro? What do you mean? It's illegal to own a handgun in Illinois. There is a ban on unnecessary repetitive driving on 23rd Avenue. Ice skating at the Riverside Pond during the months of June and August is prohibited. Okay, I have so many questions about this one. Bees are not allowed to fly over the village or through any of Kirkland's streets. Yes, bees. The little insects. Bees. Are they gonna find the bees? Are they gonna put them in jail? Because apparently that's a thing that they can do in Illinois. They can put animals in jail. I have so many questions. Meow. That was my way of saying hi to Mike B. I don't know. He said meow. I had to meow back, dude. That's my thing. It's rude not to meow back at someone. Dumb laws in Indiana. Here we go. Okay. This one is extremely specific. A person must get a referral from a licensed physician if he or she wishes to see a hypnotist, unless the desired procedure is to quit smoking or to lose weight. Residents are not allowed to eat their own severed body parts on Fridays. E. Young girls are not allowed to ride bicycles to school for fear that they will show a flash of panties to passing men. Can't they wear pants? I mean, pants are a thing. The singing of any Bob Dylan song in a public place is a criminal offense. Nice. Okay, this one doesn't make sense to me. This one really confuses me. Oral sex is illegal. So many questions. So very many questions. Who got caught doing it to make it illegal is one of them. Why is it illegal? They do know that people are going to do it anyway, right? I mean, so many questions. Waitresses may not carry drinks into a restaurant or a bar. Oh, I like this one. It is illegal to pass a horse on the street. If you're walking in one way and the horse is walking the other way, are you just supposed to turn around and walk with them? That doesn't make sense. You are not allowed to carry a cocktail from the bar to a table. The waiter or waitress has to do that. No one may throw an ottoman across the street at their neighbor. I like that one. I really like that one. Whoever did that in the first place, I like them. That person, legend. No one may spit on the sidewalk. Thank you for that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Because spit on the sidewalk is honestly so gross. Like, can't you spit in the grass or something? Not on where I walk. Thanks. Alright, so my family complains that I say this really stupid. Iowa. That's how I say it. They say Iowa. It has an O. It's not IWA, it's Iowa. I'm gonna call it Iowa because I've always called it Iowa. Okay, so I don't know what city this is, but a man may not wink at any woman he does not already know. No person may pick a flower from a city park. That makes sense. One must obtain permission from the city council before throwing stones, bricks, or missiles of any kind, or to shoot arrows, rubber guns, slingshots, air rifles, or other dangerous instruments or toys on or into any street, alley, highway, sidewalk, public way, public ground, or public building. What? Why would you throw bricks into a road anyway? So many questions. The ice cream man and his truck are banned in Iowa. The fire department is required to practice firefighting for 15 minutes before attending a fire. So that house across the street, they're just gonna let it burn for 15 minutes because they gotta practice. They gotta get their shit together. What? They're firefighters for a reason. They're good at it. Horses are forbidden to eat fire hydrants. Liquor stores may not place advertisements for beer outside the store. They sell liquor, but they can't advertise it outside of the store. So it could be called a restaurant, but you walk inside and they're selling beer. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, Kansas. Any person caught using or carrying bean snappers or the like shall, upon conviction, be fined. I like that. You may not swim in pools. One must get a permit from the city if they wish to take dirt from the airport. Nice, dude. First of all, why would you take dirt from anywhere? I don't get that. No one may scream at a haunted house. Okay. Okay, this one makes me mad. Pit bulls are not allowed within city limits. I'm sorry. Have you ever met a pit bull? They're the sweetest dogs ever. I literally met a pit bull like 5 days ago, and I was like, oh my god, can I pet your dog? And they were like, oh, yes, but be careful because she jumps. She was the sweetest thing ever. They had to tell me to be careful? I'm sorry. That dog loved me, and I loved that dog. I felt really bad for it. I really did, because they like, come on now, people. It's your dog. You know that dog. You know if that dog is going to bite me or not. But they said specifically, she jumps. So that means that people have complained that their dog jumps. That's what dogs do. I'm sorry, but it does. Dogs do that. When they're excited, they hop around. That's what they do. It's not considered violent if a chihuahua does it. Why is it violent if a pit bull does it? Or if a golden retriever does it? I don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so this one, off of the dog topic, because I'm very passionate about that and I will talk about it for hours. One can be sent to jail for up to a year for making lewd comments over the telephone in Kansas. Dead deer may not be hauled across Kansas Avenue. It is forbidden to serve wine in teacups. That's so cute. Imagine being like, would you like some wine, sir? You just pour it in a little teacup. That's so cute. I love that. Why is it illegal? I don't know. Snowball fights are illegal. What kind of Karen got so butthurt about a stupid snowball fight that they had to like go to the press immediately and make it a law? By law, in Kentucky, anyone who has been drinking is sober until he or she can no longer hold on to the ground. I love that. I love that so much. Hold on to the ground. I love that wording. All right, so this one. All bees entering Kentucky shall be accompanied by certificates of health stating that the apiary from which the bees came was free from contagious or infectious disease. I'm going to let y'all think about that for a minute. They're bees. How would they carry a health certificate? And if they could, it would be so tiny that we probably couldn't read it. All right, moving on. The superintendent of sanitation shall determine whether a person is small, medium, or large. Interesting. Cats may not molest cars. Are they going to find the cats or the cars? That's the question I have for that. You can see my lines really good in this angle. Yes, Mike B. Meowing is fun. I meow at my cat all the time, but she doesn't always meow back, and it makes me feel in love. Ugh. You cannot legally trade horses after dark. It is illegal to shoot off a policeman's tie. Can you shoot the policeman? Can you shoot off their belt? Don't shoot people, please. There's so much crap around where I live. Just don't do it. It's illegal to throw slops or soap suds in the street. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. So this is the same one that we saw earlier. However, it is in Kentucky, I believe. Yes, Kentucky. So horses are not allowed out on the streets and highways at night unless they have a taillight. What is it with ice cream cones in pockets? It is illegal to transport an ice cream cone in your pocket. Again, so many questions. Why is it in your pocket? Where did you get it? What kind of cone is it? Is it a waffle cone or is it a cake cone? I need to know these things. Is it one of those chocolate dipped ones? I need to know these things. I don't know. All right, that is the last one for Kentucky. Sorry, I forgot. Louisiana. Uh, the use of cash has been outlawed. I'm going to read more about this one. As in, like, right now I'm looking at it. Alright, so it doesn't say what year, but it has to be somewhat recently. I doubt it is this year or last year. I'm sure it's a few years ago. But it says, a new Louisiana law, House Bill 195, passed earlier this year, says that those who buy or sell secondhand goods are prohibited from using cash. State Representative Ricky Hardy, who co-authored the bill, says they can give a check or a cashier's money order or electronic transfer. All right. Sweet. You may not ride a bike without hands. What if you're an amputee? What if it's not hands, but it's just hand? What if you've got one hand? So many questions. It is illegal to play a musical instrument for the purpose of attracting attention without a license. Oh, communism is against the law. Whoa. It is, oh my god. It is illegal to say obscene things on the telephone. We saw this one earlier. It is illegal to be an alcoholic. It is illegal to have sex with a cow. Moving on. Drive-through liquor stores are outlawed. Why are they outlawed everywhere? No person may predict another's future. So are psychics illegal? Or is it even psychics that do that? I don't know. Palm readers? I have no idea. I mean, I feel like I'm definitely offending someone. I'm sorry. Oh, now we're looking at Maine. It is illegal to bite a landlord under any circumstances. Biting them. Biting your landlord. Why? My rent got raised. That doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. Okay, I like how this one is worded. It is unlawful to tickle a woman's chin with a feather duster. It is illegal to park your horse. It is illegal to park your horse upwind on a windy day. It is illegal to blow one's nose in public. Shoelaces have to be tied while walking down the street. Okay, this one makes absolute complete sense. Advertisements may not be placed in cemeteries. Good. Deer may not be fed. All right. Do they just starve? I don't get that. Dog leashes may not be over 8 feet in length. See, I agree with that one. Those dog leashes that like extend, but you can like push a button and make them go back. I hate those. Just use like a regular leash. Please. Your dog can roam a little bit, but they can't attack people, you know? Just use a regular leash. I use a regular leash. It is illegal to expectorate from any second-story window. Good. It is illegal to park in front of Dunkin' Donuts. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. I think we're going to go through, I don't know, maybe about half of these before we quit. And I think the next one we do, we will go through the next half. I don't know. Maryland. Kisses longer than 1 second are illegal. You can't keep your chickens with you in your hotel room. I didn't even think about that. I need to buy chickens and then rent a hotel room and put my chickens in there. But I'll like put down like, I don't know, a cloth or something so that they don't have to clean up after the chickens. Because that wouldn't be fun. You may not be forecasting or pretending to foretell the future. It is illegal to block the sidewalk with a box. To do so will account for a $1 fine. $1 isn't that much. It is necessary to document any services performed by a jackass. I'm gonna look if that means donkey or just a person. Nope, it doesn't say. All right. It is illegal to play professional croquet before 2 p.m. on Sunday. After 2 p.m. on Sunday, you're good. Professionally croquet it up. It is illegal to wash or scrub sinks, no matter how dirty they get. That is so disgusting. Literally so disgusting. all the wet food in your kitchen sink, you can't clean that out? Ew. It is illegal to mistreat oysters. Oyster lives matter, folks. Oyster lives matter. Though clotheslines are banned, clothes can be draped over a fence. Okay, good. I'm glad that they cleared that up because I was really concerned about my clotheslines. I don't have a clothesline, I just have a dryer. A law from the early 1900s prohibits men from going topless on the boardwalk. I love that. I also really love the double standards. Like, women are like, hey, dudes can be without shirts. Why can't I be without my shirt? I get arrested if I show my boobs. Like, men can show their boobs all they want, but women can't. And then a dude goes, okay, fine, then just take off your shirt. And they're like, ew, no. Like, what is that? What is that about? I don't understand what goes through some people's heads. Like, you had to have expected that. Like, if you say something that, like, that's not fair, of course they're going to make it a double standard against you. They should have expected it, is all I'm saying. All right, we are going to do one more, and that will be Massachusetts. You can be fined $20 for swearing in public. Oh man, I would be in a negative bank account balance. Stopping at red light is not required by law unless they're flashing. Oh my god. How many car accidents do they have there? Dogs are strictly forbidden from riding ambulances. Come on. What if it's the dog's mom? As in, like, not another dog, but like, you know, like the owner. I don't like saying owner though because we don't own them. They are not ours. They are animals just as we are. They're our company, is what I like to think of them as. Anyway, dogs cannot be in the ambulances. What if it's the dog's mom or dad? Like, what if it's me and my dog wants to come with me? I would feel so bad if I had to leave my dog home. Like, I don't care if I just broke my neck. Let my dog come with me. She'll be good. She'll be all right. She might whine a little bit, but she won't hurt you. It's illegal to read books or newspapers after 8 p.m. in the streets. Lawless. I knew Lawless would be here at some point. I just didn't know when. Oh, in Massachusetts, you can't sleep naked. Sorry, folks. Even if you're married, you can't sleep naked. It is illegal to sell suntan oil until after noon on Sunday. Before noon, arrested. Taken to prison, you know? It's illegal to rummage through trash cans. What about the police officers that need to search the premises? But police officers are not above the law. But it's legal to search through trash cans, and to do a thorough search of the house, you have to look through their trash. I suppose that would be the purpose of a warrant. It is illegal to water your lawn when it's raining. See, that should be common sense. You don't need to water your lawn if it's raining. The sky's watering it for you. Why? Let me go out in the rain and water my lawn. I'll put on a raincoat and everything. People are stupid. You gotta love them though, because they give us things like this, dumb laws. Okay, Lawless, that is my favorite comment right there. What if the dog can drive very good? I love that. That's awesome. I feel like my dog shouldn't be allowed to drive. She would be so scared of everything. She would be one of those people that like can't decide whether to go through a yellow light or just stop. So she's kind of like it is oh no, sorry. It was illegal to cross the street on Sunday unless absolutely necessary. It's illegal to cut firewood in the street. Nice. I'm just having so much fun here that I'm just going to keep going. We are going on to Michigan. What have people done? It's illegal to idle your car in your own driveway. As in IDLE, not IDOL, like American Idol. It's just idle, as in like not doing anything, just sitting still. Oh, they have a good story about this idle car thing. Oh my goodness. I'd be so pissed. It's all right, so I'm going to read it again. It's illegal to idle your car in your own driveway. And here's the story why. Taylor Trupiano of Roseville, Michigan, walked out of his house, started his car, turned on the heat, and went back inside for a few minutes while his engine and vehicle interior warmed up. According to Mr. Trupiano, he was only inside for about 7 or 8 minutes, but by the time he came back to his car, there was already a parking ticket on his windshield, with a fine totaling $128. The state of Michigan believes it has the right to use force to control how private property is utilized on private property. I would be so pissed. I would literally be so pissed. I can't even describe how angry I would be. Oh, another good one in Michigan. Anyone can keep their cow on Main Street downtown at a cost of 3 cents per day. That sounds like an ASPCA commercial. For just 3 cents a day, you too can save lives. You can take these animals out of their terrible homes where they've been neglected or abused. I know, right? I sound just like them. For real though, ASPCA commercials make me just want to change the channel because like they'll make me cry. 100%, I will legitimately cry. Alligators may not be tied to fire hydrants. Good. Smoking while in bed is illegal. Good. Okay, I have a lot of questions about this one. All bathing suits must have been inspected by the head of police. Did they have to be on someone? Could the police just like look at a girl in a bikini? Could they just like do that for fun? Be like, I'm inspecting you. No, you're not. You're looking at my boobs. You know? Like, so many questions. Why? Do they look at the assembly line making them? I don't know. Is there an assembly line for bathing suits? Probably. I don't know. It is against the law to serenade your girlfriend. Okay. All right. So many questions again. It is illegal to paint sparrows to sell them as parakeets. First of all, why would you advertise, hey, I'm selling parakeets, but you actually have sparrows, and then you have to paint their bodies? What kind of paint would you use? Does it wash out? Does it get sticky? Does it harden on them? So many questions. Who did this? Who did this and then got caught? No person shall throw an abandoned hoop skirt into any street or on any sidewalk under penalty of a $5 fine for each offense. It is illegal for a man to scowl at his wife on Sunday. Just don't get into arguments on Sunday, bro. That easy. It is illegal to let your pig run free unless it has a ring in its nose. I absolutely love that. I love cows. Cows are the best. I absolutely love cows. I've never met one up close, but anytime I like drive past a few of them, I moo out the window. Sometimes they moo back, sometimes they don't. I have met horses before, and I put that on my channel. You smoke everywhere? Yeah. I feel like if I smoked, I probably would do it everywhere too, but I don't. We're looking at Minnesota. Minnesota. If wood is not neatly stacked, it is considered a public nuisance. See, I can understand that because someone with OCD is going to complain about that. Storing junk is a public nuisance. See, this one, I would think it would be the other way. Cats are not allowed to chase dogs up telephone poles. Wouldn't dogs be chasing cats? So many questions. Animals can't sleep in bakeries. See, that makes sense because it's like a sanitary thing. Oh my. If you are a man, you must grow a beard. What if you can't? Some dudes they can't do that. Like they get like patches. And what if you need to shave it? I have so many questions. No child under the age of 12 may talk over the telephone unless monitored by a parent. See, that kind of makes sense though. Because like sometimes kids really do be wasting 911 telephone operators' time. Like they could be helping someone in a real emergency, but I've seen other scenarios where the kids actually save their parents' lives by calling 911. So, I don't know, that one's controversial. Ew. See, I agree with this one. No man is allowed to make love to his wife with the smell of garlic, onions, or sardines on his breath. If his wife wants, law mandates that he must brush his teeth. Good. That, ew. Sardines. Mm. It is illegal to park an elephant on Main Street. Where'd you get the elephant? Why did you decide to park it on Main Street? Why is it called parking? How would you park it? Do you have to like tie it to something? Can you do it to a parking meter? Do you have to pay the fine if you put an elephant on a parking meter? See, cows are great. They're just big grass puppies. They really are. Did you know that horses they kick backwards, I believe. It's either one way or the other. Horses kick backwards and cows kick sideways, if I remember correctly. But it could be the other way around, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Hamburgers may not be eaten on Sundays. Any person who persuades another to enter a massage therapist business after 11 o'clock p.m. is guilty of a misdemeanor. Holy crap. Really? A misdemeanor? My brother, he was supposed to be like 6'5". He was supposed to be a big dude, right? He played football, but when he was 5, he broke his leg right on the growth plate. So he never got to that height. He's only like 5'9", and he's really mad about that. But if he shaved his beard, he would definitely have just like a baby face. But if he didn't shave his beard, but he shaved his head, he would look like a complete badass. Like he can be scary. Like if you don't know my brother and you see him in the streets and he's got like a skinhead but his whole beard, he's kind of scary. All right, now we are moving on to Mississippi. Mississippi laws. You cannot honk your car horns as they may scare horses. See, that makes sense. This one kind of makes sense as well. You may not walk a dog without dressing it in diapers. Do they have specific dog diapers with like a hole for the tail to go out of, or do you just like put the tail in it? But if they like poop, wouldn't that get on their tail? So many questions. You cannot make love in a bar. See, that makes sense. You may not cheer unless there is a reason to. I have questions, but that one kind of makes sense. You may not fish by using an Uzi. An Uzi? Why would you try to fish using that? Okay, I love the way this one is worded. You may not stop someone from walking down the street by placing a truck in their way. That just makes me think of like this person like with like little like Lego things, and this person's like walking down the street, and then you just kind of like put a truck in there. One may not spit on the sidewalks on the square. See, we've seen that one 3 times. Horn honking is not permitted as it might scare horses. That one was already there. Why'd you put that one twice, bro? Motor vehicles on the square are prohibited. It is illegal to drive around the town square more than 100 times in a single session. What? Who drives around a square 100 times anyway? Like in one day? You know, I feel like walking or driving around this one square 103 times today. That's what I'm gonna do today. No, nobody does that. Who did this? Who did this to make it a law? All right, we're moving on to Missouri. 1,000 hours of training is required to braid hair. The Missouri Board of Cosmetology and Barber Examiners, an administrative board made up primarily of practicing barbers and cosmetologists, as well as the owners of in-state cosmetology/barbering schools, has declared that anyone wanting to braid hair professionally must be a licensed cosmetologist or barber, despite the fact that neither licensing programs offer any training on braiding. My bad. It is illegal to park your car with the engine on the basis that it might scare horses. Salesmen are not allowed to peddle goods while sitting in the middle of the road screaming at vehicles passing by. I love that. Just a drive-by, hey, you want this product? Women are prohibited from wearing corsets because the privilege of admiring the curvaceous, unencumbered body of a young woman should not be denied to the normal, red-blooded American male. See that? That I understand. You may not use vulgar language outside your home. Hard objects may not be thrown by hand. Worrying squirrels is not tolerated. One may not honk another's horn. It is illegal to request for someone to watch over your parked car. Horses may not have lights on them that shine into the windows of a neighbor's house. Oh, moving on to we're at Missouri. Where did we get to Missouri? You know what? I don't know. We're on to Montana now, though. If it'll load. The production of caviar was only recently legalized in Montana. Bombs, grenades, rockets, and other large caliber weapons are banned from city council meetings. Good. It is illegal to operate a vehicle with ice picks attached to the wheels. Pop bottles are not to be thrown on the ground. All pool tables must be able to be viewed from the street outside a billiard hall where they are located. No item may be thrown across the street. No football. Football? Okay, I don't even know what that means. The game of Folf, F-O-L-F, may not be played at night. I have no idea what that means. Okay, so it kind of describes it. No person shall play or engage in the game of Folf or throw a golf disc at nighttime. Okay. It is illegal to annoy passers-by on sidewalks with a revolving water sprinkler. I like that. It is illegal to use speed dial in the city phone system. Bands who play in clubs where alcohol is served may not leave the stage while performing. That should... Okay, that's kind of obvious, though. If it's in, like, a small place, like a bar or something, they should just stay up there, right? Like, I don't want to be touched by you. Get away from me. Ew. Ew. We have 3 people in the building. What's up? I didn't even notice you people. I'm just kind of talking to myself. I love these laws. I like talking about them. I'm really glad that you people are here, though. I know the lighting on my face is, like, really bad. The window's back there if you didn't notice. But if I faced that way and moved it, then the camera would shut off, so it's just a whole... We're in a pickle. We're in a pickle. The owner of every hotel in Nebraska is required to provide each guest with a clean and pressed nightshirt. Barbers are forbidden from eating onions between 7 a.m. and noon. This ordinance was passed in 1910. A man is not allowed to run around with a shaved chest. Sneezing or burping is illegal during a church service. Are they going to arrest you? Like, just like 3 officers from the back of the church, they just come up and straight up tackle you? Donut holes can't be sold. You mean my Dunkin' Donuts Munchkins can't be sold? I can't buy my Munchkins in Nebraska? That's rude. It is illegal to fly a plane while drunk. See, that makes sense. If a child burps during church, his parent may be arrested. Okay. Persons with gonorrhea may not marry. If anything, one would think that they should marry someone so that they only spread it to that person, you know? Oh, okay, so no person who is afflicted with a venereal disease shall marry in this state. It is illegal to go whale fishing. It is illegal. Okay, wait. It is illegal for bar owners to sell beer unless they are simultaneously brewing a kettle of soup. Why? That's just Nebraska for you, baby, I guess. Yeah. Good morning, Fish On. Good morning, Mike Humphrey. I'm glad that you guys are here. Hello. We are not just talking about dumb laws in Alabama, as the title says. I lied to you. I'm so sorry. We are talking about the dumb laws in all the states because I thought there would be a lot more than there are in each state, and there's not. There's just a few. But now we are looking at stupid laws in Nevada or Nevada, however you say it. I don't know. Salon keepers had to post the names of habitual drunkards if so requested by the local sheriff or members of the imbibers' immediate families. See, that kind of makes sense, though. What? It is illegal to conceal a spray-painted shopping cart in your basement. Why would you have a shopping cart? Why is it spray-painted? And why is it in your basement? Can't you just, put it in your garage, It's illegal to have a brothel within 400 yards of a church or school. See, that one makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I like this one. It was repealed. Okay, anyway. A man caught beating his wife can be tied to a stake for 8 hours a day with a sign that read, "Wife beater," fastened to his chest. That was repealed. I don't know when, but there we go. Staging a marathon dance is illegal, although posting a notice on a fire hydrant about illegal dance marathons is not. Interesting. It was illegal to sell liquor at a religious camp meeting within a half-mile of the state prison in the state capitol building or to imbeciles. I like that. All right. So, this is going to shock some people now, okay? In Nevada, sex without a condom is considered illegal. Literally illegal. Interesting. You can bet on any sports team except the University of Nevada at Las Vegas. The sex one, that would make sense, though, because, diseases and pregnancy and stuff. Wait, but what if you want to have a kid? I'm not going to ask any more questions about that. It is against the law to pawn your dentures. Okay. Men who wear mustaches are forbidden from kissing women. Okay, so the way it says that, men who wear mustaches, are they fake mustaches, or is that just how they say dudes with mustaches? So many questions. So many questions. Good thing you're in Missouri. All right, that is all for Nevada. We are looking at, New Hampshire. I'm excited for this one. All right. Any citizen of good moral character over 21 years of age shall be admitted to practice law as an attorney, which that has been repealed. Are all of these repealed? No, just the first ones. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to read the good ones from this one because there's not a lot. Any common piper, fiddler, juggler, or magician may be sentenced to jail, which that was repealed. This one is just strangely specific. No bounty shall be paid on the head of a wolf unless it has its ears when delivered to the selectmen. That was also repealed. It is illegal to inhale bus fumes with the intent of inducing euphoria. Okay, this one doesn't make sense. This one you would think that you would promote, you would encourage. But it is illegal to clean up the national forest without a permit. In the cemeteries, it is illegal to get drunk, picnic, enter at night, or enter by oneself if that person is younger than 10. It is illegal to pick seaweed up off of the beach at night. On Sundays, citizens may not relieve themselves while looking up. Right? Okay. Are you supposed to look straight out or down? Are you supposed to look at it? I don't know. That is all for New Hampshire. We're looking at New Jersey. All right, so in New Jersey, a woman forfeits her property rights to her husband if she's been ravished unless the husband forgives her. Oh, sorry, I'm reading some of these, and they're kind of wild. County jails aren't allowed to spend more than 50 cents per day on prisoners. Interesting. I'm not going to read that one. If the horn accidentally sounds while making love in a car, the couple can face jail time. That one makes sense though, because that kind of draws attention to it. Why would you do it in a car anyway? It's illegal for parents to give their children under the age of 18 even a sip of alcohol. Wait, but that's a state law, and therefore federal law overrules it, and federal law is that you have to be 21 to drink in America. I don't know how to feel about that one. You may not walk your cattle on the street on Sunday. See, that makes me sad. I would absolutely love to see people walking their cows down the street on any day of the week. Raw hamburger may not be sold. Good. Okay, I like this one. People may not slurp their soup. I mean, I get that, because that's annoying. Pinball machines are not to be played on Sunday. Pickles are not to be consumed on Sunday. The back seat. Okay, that one makes sense. I heard a law, and I believe it was for Connecticut, but it wasn't listed in here. I believe it's for Connecticut, but pickles, in order to be pickles, they must bounce. If they're advertised as pickles and they don't bounce, they're not considered to be pickles in Connecticut, which I find interesting. I don't know if I read the last one for New Jersey or not, but it was pickles are not to be consumed on Sundays. I mean, I like pickles. They're not the best, but they're all right. In New Mexico, it's illegal to gamble on bike races, but not ostrich or camel racing. And by bike races, I mean literal bicycle, not motorcycle, bicycle. All right. So I suppose this one makes sense. but it is very specific during their lunch break from work, as long as the car or van has drawn curtains to stop strangers from peeking in. See, that one kind of makes sense, but why specifically during lunch break? What if it's like after work? Is that illegal then? So many questions. I like this one. It is illegal for cab drivers to reach out and pull potential customers into their cabs. What if that just like randomly happened? That's so funny, but kind of scary. All right, so this one, it never got passed, but some city council member tried to ban Santa Claus. Santa Claus is real, folks. I don't actually believe in Santa Claus, but for you kids out there, he's real. He's gonna make sure you're not a jerk or anything. I was gonna say something not very kid friendly, but you cannot carry a lunchbox down Main Street. Hunting is prohibited in Mountain View Cemetery. In any other cemetery, you're good. You feel free, bro. Squirrels, rabbits, anything. People may not spit on the steps of the Opera House. See, that makes sense. It's forbidden for a female to appear unshaven in public. See, I don't know why that is actually like a law. I don't know. People have the right to choose, don't they? I guess not in this state. Peanut butter, what's up? How you doing? Of course Santa Claus is real, dude. Santa Claus, he's like the president of the world. Yeah. The state constitution prevents, this is literally actually how it's worded on the title. The state constitution prevents idiots from voting. I'm going to read more about that and read you what I find. All right, so it is Article that's 7, elective franchise. It was adopted in 1911 on January 21st. Every citizen of the United States who is over the age of 21 years and has resided in New Mexico for 12 months, in the county 90 days, and in the precinct in which he offers to vote 30 days, next preceding the election, except idiots, insane persons, and persons convicted of a felonious or infamous crime unless restored to political rights, shall be qualified to vote at all elections for public officers. The legislature may enact laws for providing for absentee voting by qualified electors. All school elections shall be held at different times from other elections. That is literally how it's worded, except idiots, insane persons, and persons convicted of crimes. Awesome. I love that. That should be a thing everywhere. Of course, peanut butter. The Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, Santa. What else is there? I don't know. I can't think of any. Oh my gosh. State officials ordered 400 words of sexually explicit material to be cut from Romeo and Juliet. Really? Really? Romeo and Juliet? Are you kidding me? I know I said that we were going to stop at New York, but depending on how I'm feeling after New York, we might just go through a lot more. We're going to go through New York now because that was the last one from New Jersey or whatever one we were just on. I don't know. Every business must have spittoons and clean them every 24 hours. Ew. I would hate to be the person who had to clean that. Steam-powered railroads may not go faster than 6 miles per hour. Are you going to find the train? The driver? I don't know. Oh, okay. I'm glad that this cleared it up because I was really going to shine my shoes after 1 o'clock p.m. on a Sunday afternoon. It is illegal to shine shoes after 1 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon. Actually, it doesn't say 1 p.m., it just says after 1. Hmm. It is illegal to carry an open can of spray paint. The state Senate passed a resolution to commemorate the 25th anniversary of the Brooklyn Dodgers' 1955 World Championship and expressed the longing that some days the Dodgers will return to their one and only true home. Wholesome. I told this one to my English teacher and she loved it. It is illegal to have a puppet show in your window, and a violation can literally land you 30 days in jail. Jaywalking is illegal as long as it's not diagonal. That is, you can cross the street out of the crosswalk, but you can't cross the street diagonally. I guess that makes sense because making it diagonal, that's actually longer. That is a longer. So, like, you're trying to cross the street and you have to go diagonal. That's a lot longer than that. I'm kidding. I don't know if I'm real or not. I could totally be a fictional character made up by your parents to scare you into being good. I don't know. I don't know. It is illegal to start any kind of public performance, show, play, game, or what have you until after 1:05 p.m. Okay. North Carolina. Let's look at it. Massage therapy is considered an adult erotic service and is banned in all zoning districts. It is against the law for anyone to keep fowl that shall cackle, or for anyone to play the piccolo between the hours of 11 p.m. and 7:30 a.m. That is so specific. Sex outside of marriage is forbidden. All right. It is against the law for children under 7 years of age to go to college. Makes sense. I don't care how smart you are. I don't think that kids are ready to go to college. You know what I mean? Like, I can understand that some people can go to college at like age 11 if they're absolutely brilliant, but like, I feel like that's not good for their development. I don't know. Okay, this one is also very specific. It is illegal to make love on the floor of a hotel room between two double beds. Okay. It's illegal to sell cotton lint at night. Sorry, I'm reading the other ones that I haven't said to you guys. I'm only reading to you guys the good ones. The good ones that I like. Alright, in North Dakota, it's illegal to keep an elk in a sandbox in your backyard. You're welcome. Okay, wait. There's a lot of bathtubs and backyard stuff here. And by a lot, I mean 3 separate things. Let me look down. Alright, so no. Only 3 of them, but first one. Horses are prohibited from sleeping in bathtubs. 2. It is illegal to keep an elk in a sandbox in your backyard. And 3. All bathtubs must be kept in the backyard. How are you supposed to take a bath if your neighbors can, like, see you? I suppose that you could have, like, a house out in the backyard, like a shed or something, you know? I just thought of, like, a random bathtub sitting in the backyard. I don't know why I thought of that, but alright, so one can be sentenced to jail time for wearing a hat while dancing, or even for wearing a hat to a function where dancing is taking place without dancing themselves. New Year's celebrations are somewhat bland in this town, as fireworks may not be set off after 11 o'clock p.m. Okay, this one is just sad. I've heard that this is a great combination. Beer and pretzels can't be served at the same time in any bar or restaurant. My brother tells me that pretzels are like the best thing to eat when he's hammered. It is legal to shoot an Indian on horseback provided you are in a covered wagon. Okay, it is illegal to lie down and fall asleep with your shoes on. Like that. They had to who fell asleep with their shoes on and got caught so that someone made it a law. I don't know, someone really doesn't like having shoe dirt in their beds. All right, now we are in Ohio. It's illegal to spit in a salad bar. Makes sense. It is unlawful for a woman to appear in public while unshaven. We saw that one before, but this one actually includes legs and face. No bearded women there. No bearded women in Ohio. Illegal. In the late 1960s, it was illegal to walk barefoot. It is illegal to throw rice at weddings. Cars are not allowed to scare horses. Do you find the driver, do you find the horses, or do you find the car? It is illegal to kill a housefly, the thing that buzzes in your face, within 160 feet of a church without a license. What? What? Moving on to Oklahoma. Ugh. You can't kiss someone for more than 3 minutes. Alright, so it is illegal for children to use towels as capes and jump from houses pretending to be Superman. That makes sense. That one's just wrong. Anyone arrested for soliciting a hooker must have their name and picture shown on television. Hotels must have sheets with an extra 3 feet of linen. Alright, so this one's a doozy. In Oklahoma, you have to honk your horn while passing another vehicle. Clothes can't be washed in bird baths. Don't do it. You'll get arrested. All right, moving on to Oregon. All right, in Oregon, a dead person can't be required to serve on a jury. Any other state so far, you can. If you're dead, you still got to go to jury. Still got to do that jury duty. One may not bathe without wearing suitable clothing. Examples: that which covers one's body from neck to knee. That's not even like a bath. That's just sitting in gross water. But it doesn't say anything about showers. It is illegal to own bolt cutters, but bolt cutters are sold in all the local hardware stores. They're just trying to get you arrested. Anyone with a bad reputation is prohibited from distributing malt beverages. Good. No one may allow their cellar door to remain open. Okay. Makes sense. No man may curse while having sex with his wife. It's illegal to predict the future. We saw that one twice before. Cloth towel dispensers are banned from restrooms. I don't understand why, but okay. Pennsylvania. If it'll load. Might as well check the comments, That would make sense. Do not cover your ankles. A Borat movie. Lawless, that's awful. Oh my goodness. Budget, I didn't even know you were here. I said it right. Yes. All right, so Pennsylvania. No man can purchase alcohol without written permission from his wife. Witchcraft was first legalized on the colony of Pennsylvania. You cannot sit down while watering your lawn with a hose. A group of five or more Native Americans are to be considered a raiding party and may be killed on the spot. That's awful. It's illegal to put pretzels in bags. It is illegal to sip a carbonated drink while lecturing students in a school auditorium. It's illegal to have sex with a truck driver inside a toll booth. Gross. It is illegal to race mufflerless go-karts after 6 p.m. on Sunday. Interesting. Moving on from Pennsylvania, we've got Rhode Island. Once again, premarital sex is forbidden here. It's a misdemeanor to keep more than 11 inoperable vehicles in front of a house. I'm sorry, what? Why would you have 11 vehicles in the first place? Why are they inoperable? Are they broken? Did you take them apart? How do you put them in front of your house? How do you keep all of them? And I don't know. All right, it's illegal to use water on even-numbered days for the sole purpose of watering plants, gardens, or lawns. This one somewhat makes sense. It's illegal to drive down any street with beer in your car, even if it is unopened. That makes sense because you can't open it if it's unopened and then drink it. And drinking and driving is illegal. But, like, how are you going to get it home? If you, like, purchase it, how do you get it home? Are you supposed to drink it then and there? That doesn't make sense. You cannot sell toothpaste and a toothbrush to the same customer on a Sunday. It's illegal to wear transparent clothing. You can't smoke a pipe after sunset. No one may bite off another's leg. See that? I like that. Okay, lawless? Yes. I hate mosquitoes. I literally hate mosquitoes. Did y'all know that mosquitoes actually prefer O-type blood? I don't know what type of blood I have, but apparently mosquitoes love it. By the way, those were for Rhode Island. I don't know if I mentioned that, but now we're moving on to South Carolina. It's illegal to shine a flashlight on a sea turtle. All right, you can be fined for not denouncing the evils of intemperance on the fourth Friday of every October's. Wife beaters weren't allowed to hold public office. Good. Eating watermelons in the Magnolia Street Cemetery is forbidden. Dogs may not be on the beach during the summer months during the daytime, or the owner may be arrested. No one may sleep on the beach at night. People may not change clothes in a gas station without permission of the owner. All right, so this makes sense. It is illegal to urinate in the waters of any park. It's illegal to dance in public in Lancaster. One commits a nuisance if he or she leaves a large amount of trash in their own vehicle. In their own vehicle. Okay. South Dakota, then. Moving on. Every hotel room must have twin beds 2 feet apart, and love cannot be made between the beds. Only female mosquitoes bite, actually. That's a true fact. Ladies love me, what can I say? Sorry, I'm so corny. It's horrible. All right, so here's another one about Native Americans. If 3 or more Native Americans are walking down the street together, they can be considered a war party and fired upon. That is absolutely awful. In South Dakota, abortion illegal. I have my own thoughts on abortion. You got your own thoughts on abortion. We're not going to discuss it. That's it. That's how it's going to be. It is illegal to try to convince a pacifist to renounce his beliefs by threatening to arm wrestle him. It's illegal to lie down and fall asleep in a cheese factory. No, I like this. I like the mental image that this one gives me. No horses are allowed into Fountain Inn unless they are wearing pants. Movies that show police officers being struck, beaten, or treated in an offensive manner are forbidden. Moving on to Tennessee. A slingshot was once classified by law as a deadly weapon. An ordinance forbids anyone to sing the song "It Ain't Going to Rain No Mo." All persons riding scooters must ride in single file. To play pinball, one must be 18 years old. Throwing stones is prohibited as it might break a window. That would make sense. No person may roller skate and listen to a radio at the same time. What? Anyone rollerblading may not tie his or herself to a moving vehicle on a highway. Males may not be sexually aroused in public. What are you going to do about it? They can't control that. That doesn't make sense. No person may keep a cheetah as a pet. Spitting is prohibited on sidewalks. We've seen that one a lot. Okay, moving on to Texas. We might be able to finish all of these. And then later on, if you guys enjoy this, there is a list of a bunch of countries that have stupid laws as well. Of course, it's also in alphabetical order because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be here. I am OCD about alphabetical order. But here's a fun fact. The alphabet isn't in order because it has to be. Someone just put it in that order because they thought, hey, that looks nice. I don't know. Alphabetical order isn't necessary, but I feel like it has to be. Someone made it up, but still, I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. It's illegal to ask about finding a job in Texas. An invitation from a third party trumps a restraining order. If you don't know what trumps mean, it means like overrules it. There is an old law that states you are unable to tuck your pants into one boot unless you own 10 or more cattle. It doesn't specify if you have to tuck them in both boots. It doesn't make sense. 16-year-old divorced girls. First of all, so many questions. 16-year-old divorced girls are prohibited from talking about sex during high school extracurricular activities. All right. Any artificial constructed underwater barrier reefs must come with an instruction booklet. I like this one. This one, it's wholesome. It is perfectly legal for the blind people to go hunting as long as they have someone with them who isn't blind. Blind people should be able to experience the same things we do, I think, as long as they do it safely. Like, I feel like blind people should be able to drive a car as long as they're in an empty, wide, open space. It's happened before. Like, there's a video on it on YouTube. Molly Burke, I think her name is. She's been blind since she was 14, and she drove a car with the Dolan twins. Of course, I've seen the Dolan twins. I'm a teenager, of course. All right, moving on. It is illegal to milk another person's cow in Texas. It is illegal to have any open container in a car. There's a law against two pigs having sex on the city's airport property. What are you gonna do? Find the pigs? I don't know. Anyway, Utah. Moving on. Oh, this one's. I like this. I actually don't know how I feel about this. I feel like it's a little bit too far. Y'all are never gonna guess what it is. Anyway, a legislator proposed a resolution urging that each TV weather person be required to provide an ice cream cone to every member of the state House of Representatives whenever the forecast was wrong. Pharmacists may not sell gunpowder to cure headaches. Oh, okay. It is illegal to have sex in a moving ambulance, and if you are caught, the guy is let go and the woman is punished and her name appears in the newspaper. Auctions may not be advertised by hiring trombone players to play on the street. No one may walk down the street carrying a paper bag containing a violin. Throwing snowballs will result in a $50 fine. One cannot keep more than one cow. Daylight must be visible between partners on a dance floor, and women may not swear. That's it for Utah. Moving on to Vermont. See, this is interesting. Budget. Lawless, just put them in a jar and watch them suffer, you know? That way they don't get any food at all. I mean, it makes sense. All right, it is illegal to paint a horse in Vermont. It's illegal to paint landscapes in times of war. It's illegal to defame a court. All residents shall bathe every Saturday night. It is illegal to deny the existence of God. Oh, that felt good. Ah. At one time, it was illegal to tie a giraffe to a telephone pole. Whistling underwater is illegal. Women must obtain written permission from their husbands to wear false teeth. All right, moving on. Virginia. Swearing at someone over the phone in Virginia is punishable by a $100 fine. It is illegal to use the telephone to either sell things or raise funds. Good. Telemarketers, get them out of here. I don't care. You must buy a license for 93 cents to sell songbooks on the street. Okay, this one makes complete sense, but sometimes you can't control it. It is illegal to spit, loogie, puke, or urinate on the streets. You can't really control your vomit. That's all I'm gonna say. It is against the law to tickle a girl under her chin with a feather duster in order to get her attention. We've seen that one earlier. It is illegal to spit, expectorate, or deposit any sputum, saliva, or any form of saliva or sputum. It is illegal to imitate a police whistle. I've never heard that one before, but there you go. The law requires all bathtubs to be kept out in the yards, not inside the houses. It's illegal to kick your wife out of bed. Nice. All right, that's it for Virginia. Washington. You need a license to sell condoms. Fake wrestling is illegal. What about WWE? I personally don't care about fake wrestling. It's not my kind of thing. I don't care about it. Budget. Any restroom with pay toilets. What are pay toilets? Anyway, has to have an equal number of free toilets. You can be fined. You used to be fined up to $500 for removing or defacing the label on a pillow. Anyone under the age of 18 must have parental permission to throw a tear gas canister. No. Nobody should throw tear gas canisters ever at all for any reason. It's illegal to sell to minors comics that might incite them to violence or depraved or immoral acts. It's illegal to sleep in an outhouse without the owner's permission. It's illegal to catch a fish by throwing a rock at it. You must have impeccable aim, sir. At one time, it was illegal to interrupt a religious meeting by having a horse race. Fantastic. Okay. Was that Washington? Yes. Okay, now we're looking at Washington, D.C. Whistling arrived from the driver of any vehicle. One may not whistle in the bathroom. An establishment may not allow more than one accordion to be played for entertainment. Accordions sound cool, though. One may not public location. Bridges must be clear of sheep between 6 and 10 a.m. One may not dance for more than 12 hours in any 24-hour period. Why would you dance for that long anyway? Santa Claus may not be used to sell alcohol. Good. Jeez. Santa Claus the bartender. I'm kidding. All right, moving on. West Virginia. After this, we have 2 more things. Just let me know so that I know whether to do the countries or not. I don't know what I'm getting into for the countries just yet. I don't know what kind of rabbit hole that's going to be. But anyway, West Virginia. It is illegal to dig for ginseng on your neighbor's lawn without their permission. Doctors and dentists may not place a woman under anesthesia unless a third person is present. It is illegal to spit on any sidewalk which women may walk down. I have questions. Okay, so this is the Coca-Cola, as in not cocaine. A tax of 1 cent is levied for every 16 and 9 ounces of Coke sold in a store. It used to be illegal to leave home without knowing where you were going. Holy crap. If that was true in Florida, I would have been arrested so many times. I never know where I'm going. Literally, ever. Oh wow. Okay. This is a little bit morbid, but I'm gonna say it because it is extremely specific, and y'all know how I like my specifics. It is legal. You can do it. It is legal to beat your wife so long as it is done in public on Sunday on the courthouse steps. Anywhere else on any other day in private, absolutely illegal. Lion, tiger, or leopard, even on a leash. For each act of public swearing, a person shall be fined. Kids, they don't need to hear that. All right, anyway, moving on to Wisconsin. All right, throwing snowballs is illegal in Wisconsin. We've seen that a couple times today. State law provides for a fine of $2 to $20 for anyone under age 17 caught jumping onto a railroad car while the train is in motion. I have so many questions about this next one. It is illegal to use a laser pointer to start a riot. How? How would you start a riot? Is it just one laser pointer, or can you have several? So many questions. What kind of riot would it be? Who did this to make it a law? Anyway, you are not allowed to marry your house. Okay. No man shall shoot off a gun while his female partner is having a sexual orgasm. Cats are forbidden from entering cemeteries. A legislator recently introduced a bill making it illegal to tattoo someone under the age of 18. He was quoted as saying, "I'm going to save the buttocks of a few juveniles." I like that quote. People may not ride a bicycle with their hands off the handlebars. We saw that once earlier today. Nuclear weapons may not be manufactured in the city limits. All right. Before we move on to the next law, the next and final law in this state, I'm going to talk about nuclear for a second. The biggest pet peeve I have is when people say nuclear instead of nuclear. No, it is nuclear, not nuclear. I hate it when people say nuclear. Please, never say that word, ever. If you can't say it right, don't say it. Just don't. You're going to embarrass yourself, and you're going to make me hate you. I am so passionate about this. It is ridiculous. It's nuclear. I really am. Kind of. That could be it. Women are not allowed to wear anything red in public. Nice. All right. This is the last. This influence of alcohol is prohibited. Says my connection is unstable. Please wait while we try reconnecting. If there's anything that you didn't hear me say, please let me know. Because I need to know if I need to repeat some of this stuff in a later thing when I have better internet. Please let me know. Anywho, back to Wyoming. What is my dog doing? I can hear her. I can hear her wandering. Anyway, I know you people can hear me right now. Is there anything that you guys missed or want to hear about or want to hear more about? Or if there's something that like I buffered on and you never caught it because my connection sucks, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Or if you feel like there's just more that you want to hear me talk about this stuff. All right, and back to Wyoming. Skydiving while drunk is illegal. If one is drunk in a mine, he or she could land in jail for up to a year. You may not fish with a firearm. We saw that one earlier, but it was specifically with an Uzi. You may be fined for not closing a gate, crossing over a road, river, stream, or ditch. Any person working with, buying, or selling rubber, not rubbers, not condoms, may not do business with an intoxicated person. I suppose it could be condoms because it just says rubber, so condom, it could be. Anyway, drinking a martini in a sawmill may land you up to 1 year. You too, because that was the last one for Wyoming. Anywho, I love you guys. I don't have any proof. Wherever you are, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you happen to be from. I love you guys so much. You guys mean a lot to me. You don't even know it, but you do, okay? Believe it. Believe it. Anyway, I'm gonna take a sip of tea here. Alright. I love you guys. Peace out.